Behold, the humble Cavendish banana. Cheap. Yellow. Readily available.
But to get to your breakfast bowl, this fruit is riding a $200 million steel leviathan. Or at least, it should be riding. Right now, it is parking. This isn't a strike. It isn't a war. It is a puddle that is drying up. We split a continent in half with dynamite, but we were defeated by a sunny day.
The Panama Canal is dying. And unlike your houseplants, you can't just use a watering can.
Every hour that ship sits there, your wallet gets lighter. Let me explain how you are paying for this drought.
I'm the Witty Analyst, and today we are looking into the abyss of global logistics.
This is the bottleneck of the Western Hemisphere. 40% of US goods flow through this tiny line.
But the water is disappearing. The physics of global trade are breaking down. Politicians can't debate with the weather. And supply chains don't care about your feelings. Strap in. We are diving into why the Panama Canal is dying and taking your savings with it.
First, let's delete a myth. Most people think a canal is just a wet ditch connecting two puddles.
The Suez Canal is a ditch. It is at sea level. Ocean flows in, ocean flows out. Simple. Boring.
Panama is different. It is a bridge made of water, 8 to 5 feet above the ocean.
To cross the Americas, a ship doesn't just sail through. It has to climb a staircase.
We are lifting 100,000 tons of steel over a mountain range using only physics. At the top of the stairs sits Gatun Lake. It's not natural. We flooded a jungle to build it.
Here is the catch. The ocean doesn't fill the locks. Gravity does. Rainwater does.
Suez runs on seawater, which is infinite. Panama runs on rain, which is unreliable.
It's a brilliant machine. Until the sky decides to stop paying the electric bill.
Spoiler alert, it is a staggering amount of waste. And right now, we can't afford it. Let's look at how this machine is supposed to work before we look at how it breaks. In a perfect world, here is how the magic trick works. It is a hydraulic elevator.
A ship pulls in. The gates close. We are essentially putting a skyscraper in a bathtub.
We open the valves. Gravity pulls water from the lake down into the lock. No pumps required. To lift just one ship, we drain 50 million gallons of fresh water from the reservoir. That is 75 Olympic swimming pools, used once. Then flush down the toilet.
Once the ship exits, that fresh water mixes with the salty ocean. It is gone forever.
By the way, that is the same reservoir that provides drinking water for half of Panama. If this vein gets cut, the factories in Asia stop. Then, the shelves in America go empty. This system was designed in 1914, back when it rained every day and ships were small. Now, the ships are the size of floating cities. And they are thirsty beasts. 55 ships a day. That is nearly 2 billion gallons of water daily.
The machine works perfectly, as long as the sky keeps refilling the tank.
But recently, the sky decided to quit. Enter the villain of our story. Meet El Nino. He is not a wrestler. He is a weather pattern that hates global logistics. 2023 was the driest year since 1950. The rainforest simply stopped doing its job. The lake level plummeted. Imagine your bathtub draining while you are still sitting in it.
This brings us to the dreaded term, draft restriction. It's a polite way of saying, you are too fat.
To keep from scraping the bottom, ships had to dump 40% of their cargo.
That is 2,000 containers left on the dock. Maybe your new TV was in one of them.
Then came the cuts. The authorities slashed daily slots. The ocean became a parking lot.
We went from 38 ships a day down to 24. It was a logistics massacre.
Imagine waiting in a drive-thru for 3 weeks just to get a burger. That was the reality.
Less cargo moving means higher prices for everything else. Scarcity is expensive. Companies started panicking. They couldn't wait 3 weeks. They needed a fast pass. So the Canal Authority opened an auction. And things got absolutely insane. If you think Uber surge pricing is bad, wait until you see what a shipping giant pays. Let's look at the most expensive toll ticket in human history. Meet the Sunny Bright. A tanker carrying liquefied petroleum gas. In November 2023, this ship paid nearly $4 million just to skip the line. That is the price of a luxury mansion, paid for a one-way ticket through a ditch.
Why pay? Because liquefied gas boils off. Every day it waits, the money evaporates.
Canal became a VIP club. If you have deep pockets, the red carpet rolls out.
But what about the cheap stuff? Grain, coal, bananas? They can't afford $4 million.
So they sit and rot. This is gentrification, applied to the high seas.
And don't think the energy company paid that toll. You did, in your winter heating bill.
We created a system where gas for Japan is more important than food for Peru. For those who couldn't pay the bribe, there was only one option left: run away.
They had to go the long way around. And that route is a nightmare.
Let's look at the chaos caused when thousands of ships change lanes at once. When you squeeze a balloon, it bulges somewhere else. Logistics is the balloon.
Option A, go east. Use the Suez Canal. It is longer, but at least there is water.
Except, the Red Sea is currently a shooting gallery. Drones, missiles, piracy.
So, an East Asian female captain. Do you want to be stuck in the mud or shot at by a drone? Pick one.
Option B, the bottom of the world. Sailing around Cape Horn, the old-fashioned way.
This adds 8,000 miles to the trip. That is not a detour. That is an odyssey.
It costs an extra $1 million in fuel and takes 2 extra weeks.
We are burning extra fuel to drive around a drought caused by burning fuel.
The irony is delicious, but the shipping rates are nauseating. They doubled overnight.
Can we put it on a train? No. The US rail system is already having a panic attack.
Panama is dry. Suez is dangerous. The world map is running out of safe shortcuts.
So why not just pump ocean water into the lake? If only it were that simple. Every armchair engineer says the same thing. Just pump the ocean water up. Problem solved.
Here is the problem. Salt. Gatun Lake isn't just a toilet for ships. It is the drinking fountain for half the country. If you salt the lake, people die of thirst. Saving the shipping industry by poisoning the population is generally considered bad policy.
Also, salt destroys concrete. It's like washing your car with hydrochloric acid.
The real solution? Build another reservoir, dam the Indio River, flood more jungle.
The price tag is $2 billion. And the timeline is at least 6 years.
That involve evicting thousands of farmers. I am sure they will move quietly. Right?
In the world of just-in-time delivery, 6 years is basically an eternity.
We even tried cloud seeding, shooting silver into the sky. Nature was not impressed. There is no magic button. The world's most important shortcut is simply running out of luck.
So, what does this mean for your future? And your bank account? Let's wrap this up.
$4 million toll hike? It is coming for your sneakers, your gas, and your avocados.
We built a global economy on cheap shipping. Now nature is finally handing us the bill.
The canal isn't just a ditch. It is a blinking warning light on the dashboard of capitalism. I track the systems that break the world. Subscribe, and I'll help you navigate the wreckage. Stay witty, stay liquid, and maybe go buy a rain barrel.